I'm back, guys, and thank you for tuning in to the third episode of the Locs On Your Mind series. Just a recap from the last video, which was called The Locks Are Right. So now that you've decided that you want locks, what type of locks? And I gave the different types of locks that you can possibly choose from, which was freeform, semi-freeform, traditional of all sizes, micro locks, sister locks, and brother locks. And then once you now decided what type of locks you want, now you have to decide who is going to do them. Too bad there's not something like an Angie's List, but it's called Loc List, where you can go and you can just find all types of referrals in your area of people who do really great hair and have really great customer service and just an all-around good spirit to start your locks. So I recommend, I know when I was looking for my locks, I did visit at least 2 people, but I talked to several different consultants or locticians via phone or email. So I always recommend you see at least 2. 3 would be great, but 2 is fine, to make sure that you are kind of filling out all of your options. Make sure you have a list of questions that you may have about your hair, because sometimes, and I know this is me, so I'm speaking for me, that what I want doesn't match up with what can actually happen with my hair. So sometimes my expectations need to meet reality, and my loctician helped me do that, because you know, throughout all your research you've looked at several different pictures and you started to grow that, oh, I love those, I like the way those looks, oh, I like that, and that then you kind of think, I want my hair to look just like that. But your hair won't look just like that. Your hair will vary, it will be different, and maybe that's something that your hair cannot even do because of the texture or the density or whatever it is, that your hair just won't even achieve that look. So take those questions, take your pictures if you have pictures, so you can show them, okay, I want traditional locks, or I want sister locks, and I like this. And you show them a picture that you like, and then they should be able to tell you, okay, no, we won't be able to do this, or yeah, we can do this, but this is what your outcome is going to be, because like I said, everybody's outcome is different. Every head of locks is unique, not one is the same. So make sure you take your pictures with you so that you can show them what it is that you're looking to get, so you don't see a picture that's maybe labeled traditional smalls and you thinking, oh, my hair is going to look just like that, and then when your loctician gets done and your hair does not look like that, then you are instantly very disappointed in what you received. Well, that's just because your expectations did not meet reality, and maybe you didn't ask the right questions, or you didn't show them the picture that you wanted in order for them to help you understand what your final outcome would look like. So just take your pictures, and then make sure you get referrals or recommendations. I like recommendations just so I don't search through hundreds of different people maybe in your area that do whatever style it is that you're looking to get done. Get some recommendations of people that you can go to. There are tons of Facebook groups, if you're on Facebook, that you can be a part of, and you can post a question that you're looking for a loctician or a consultant or practitioner in this particular area, and I'm sure you'll get tons of responses of people that you can possibly go to in your area. Look into those people. I probably would start there just to narrow your list down, and then you go visit them. You have to go visit them, because just because they do great hair, whatever you are looking for or whatever you need in a loctician or consultant or practitioner, the other person who gave you the referral or the recommendation may not need those things. So you go visit them to make sure that your needs, your personal needs, are met in this particular person. So go visit them, take all of your questions, your pictures, and you just have a conversation, because you think about it, you're going to be spending a ton of time with this person. If you're getting sister locks, you're going to be there at least 16 hours or greater, and then every 4 weeks or every 6 weeks, whatever your maintenance schedule is, you're going to be there another 3 to 5 hours, depending on how much hair you have. And if you're getting traditional locks, you're still going to be there for a few hours for the initial installation, and then after that you're still gonna have to go for maintenance until you decide to self-maintain. So this person you're gonna be spending a lot of time with, so you want to make sure that you are vibing on some level, because y'all are gonna be together, and you have to trust this person knows what they're doing. You have to trust them with your hair, and you have to trust them with your journey. So make sure you vet them out and you take all your questions in order for them to answer your questions. For me, customer service is topmost. It's the most important. I will buy anything from anybody pretty much, even if I don't need it, if you have great customer service, because nowadays customer service is hard to find. So my Loctician, when I went to her, I had tons of questions. I even emailed her after the fact because I still had questions, and never did I get the sense of that I was annoying her or I was asking too many questions or that she was getting aggravated. She just kept answering the questions, and I was getting on my own nerve for continuing to ask her so many questions, but she was so graceful and so customer service driven that she just answered all the questions that I had. And so I went with her. I mean, because everything about what she does and her customer service was on point. It was on key, and that's important to me. So make sure you know what's important to you, and make sure you have those things in mind when you go visit these Locticians to get your installations installed. I know that it can be difficult and that it is scary, because it's something new. You have to trust whoever you go to establish your locks. You have to trust them. If you trust them, this will make your journey so much more relaxed. If you go to a Loctician that you don't trust, or that you're constantly question, is it right? Did she do it right? Or you having to ask several different people questions. Well, my Loctician told me to do this. Is that right? Don't do that to yourself. Do your research. Take your pictures. Take your questions. Know what's important to you in a Loctician, and you go visit them. And then you make your decision from that point. Take what I said, and you do those things. Most of them anyway. And it should make your transition to getting beautiful locks, whatever type it is, a more smoother one than if you don't do any of those things that I mentioned. I am going to try and start what is called a Loc List, because here lately I have been getting tons of questions for some reason, and I'm not sure why, of do you have any recommendations for Texas? Do you have any recommendations for Atlanta? Well, those of you who've been watching my videos know I don't live in Texas or Atlanta, but for some reason or another, people are trusting me to give them good referrals and good recommendations for people in other areas. And so that's what I'm going to do. So if you are a Loctician or a Sisterlock practitioner or consultant, and you are interested in being a part of the Loc List, please leave your information below, and I will do some of the vetting out for some of the customers. Because like I said, I know certain things are important to me, and if they're coming to me, then I would assume that these same things are possibly important to them. So leave your information below, and then I can start adding people to the list, to the Loc List. So guys, I thank you for watching, and this is the end of this series, and I hope that it was helpful to someone. And if it was helpful to you, please leave below what about it was helpful, and so then I can start to know what you guys are looking for as far as video content is concerned. So until next time guys, peace, love, and locks. Bye.